Central Wisconsin is home to many haunted hotspots. However, a certain location in Stevens Point has everyone talking. This is the mysterious case of the Bloody Bride Bridge.
Yeah, it's definitely coming out.
Located right next to Jordan Park, this bridge has a chilling backstory. Supposedly, years ago, a bride and groom had just gotten married, presumably at the park.
This is supposedly like one of the most haunted places in Wisconsin, so.
They were on their way home when they got into a terrible accident and died.
I mean, we haven't really got there yet, so I don't know. And at night, everything can change, because the whole feel can change at night, because that's how my woods are. Like in the daytime they're super cool, but like at night they're kind of freaky.
Supposedly, if you park your car in the middle of the bridge at midnight, the bloody spirits of the bride and groom will show up in your car.
So here we are at the Bloody Bride Bridge. This is the creepiest
Wait, it's
underpass.
this that's haunted?
Well, the top of the bridge is, but I mean, just look at how creepy this is.
As Matthias and I looked around, we attempted to locate potential energy hotspots as well as audio and electrical interference.
Holy
What?
It jumped to 52.
5.2 or actual 52?
52.
Really?
Look, did you see that?
Whoa.
It's on my phone. Sure. It's a little bit. It's definitely my phone.
Huh.
I didn't know my phone gave out that much energy. It jumped to like 110.
Probably shouldn't be in your pocket.
Hold it pretty far away. The phone's in my pocket, so hopefully it will be effective. I'm gonna see if my key's effective.
What?
Wait, we've done.
Sure? Wait, here.
We've done this before where it doesn't affect our stuff, right?
Yeah. Wait, here. Take the. I'll just try and stand over here. If there's any spirits here, you can feel free to come over around this device, and it'll tell us that you're here, so that we can try to communicate with you.
Haven't we done this before where my keys and my phone have no effect on it? Yeah.
Is it like? Oh, that's why.
Because it's probably
Because it's trying to draw data.
But still appears to be little to no.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So let's just continue walking. I'll keep this out, and we're gonna see what.
All right.
Oh, dude, we're getting spikes.
Are we?
Yeah, barely, but they're there. Is Margot the girl who died?
The building is right there. Is it abandoned?
No way. Dude, is that you? Wait.
It shouldn't be me.
What?
Was it me?
I don't think. No?
We noticed two key things in the area that could lead to adverse results during the investigation. Matthias's phone gave off extreme amounts of EMFs when using data, as well as this electric box. Audio contamination is another big problem with outdoor environments, especially in this case. Cars and running water are so noisy at this location that the tape recorder we used to receive EVPs, or spirit voices, couldn't be used. These findings will be very helpful in looking at the results of our investigation.
Okay, Anne joined us, and we are here at Bloody Bride Bridge at night. Yay! Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, it's warmer in here.
So right now I'm gonna take some digital still images to see if we get any orbs, and she has the electromagnetic frequency detector to see if we get any energy. Are you kidding me?
There's no way. And you...
Right off the bat, the brand new batteries that I just put in the digital camera were dead. Even further validating this as a paranormal occurrence, I had placed them in my bag taped together so there would be no possible way a positive and negative end could touch, causing loss of energy. That means only one thing. The spirits were saving up.
There's a little bit of energy right there. It went up to 3.6.
Is it still there?
Oh yeah, right by you it's like 1.7.
Nothing. Should I go right up to it?
1.67. Oh boy, 2.9. And then it's going down.
Do you think it's like following us though?
We then ventured further into the woods to try to find the eerie bench from earlier.
I'm getting the heebie frickin' jeebies, dude.
Not saying the feel is paranormal, for any woods are terrifying in the pitch black, but like I said, I was getting the heebie frickin' jeebies.
Alright, where do you want to set up?
Margo, I'd like you to show up standing right behind Matthias, okay? Or if there's any other spirits here, show up in this picture in 3, 2, 1.
Boom, an orb. Some would argue that this is only a mere light flare. However, plenty other photos have gleaming cameras and are completely orb-free. Is this the ghost of Margot obliging to our wishes?
Anything? I don't think so.
Oh, how wrong I was. This is especially good evidence as the spirit showed up just when I asked it to.
5, 7, 11, 15, 17.
Wow.
17 was the max.
And then took out her necrophonic app, to which the EMF reader yielded an amazing response.
25, 55. That can't be right. That can't be right. Okay, that cannot be that high.
What did it say?
What did it say?
I think it said 50.
Oh my god, the hair on my neck standing up is freaking creepy.
How this strange app works is it sends out snippets of voices from a sound bank, and potentially spirits can piece those bits together to form words or phrases for us to hear.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude! Oh my god, it so said Margot.
I'm Margo, right?
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes when dealing with the paranormal, what you think you hear isn't what you actually hear. We indeed got a voice, but instead of saying, "I'm Margot," like we initially thought, the voice seems to be saying, "I loved you." Could this be the ghost bride talking to the groom?
It's gone to 0, it's flatlined. There's something, but not very much. Oh.
The single-handedly most chilling and most compelling piece of evidence, and we didn't even notice it in person. Listen closely as the spirit whispers through the necrophonic, "Guess I'll see you later," and the energy in the area disappears entirely.
Oh. Oh.
We're going to be doing a spirit box session on the bench by Bloody Bride Bridge. Hello? What is the name of the spirit that haunts this place? Is your name Margot?
Remember that buzzing noise. It'll come in handy later.
If you speak out loud, we can hear you through this device. It just said something. Are you here with us?
Oh weird. There's a mist above your heads.
Both of us?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Not in this one.
Are you the mist?
How do you go back?
I'll just tap the arrow.
I can't see the arrow. Look at.
Is that your breath, maybe?
I don't think so. Because the next one doesn't have it.
Try like breathing out when you take a picture, just to make sure. Yeah.
I'm getting nothing. How about you?
I'm like getting the same voice through here. Like it just said something.
That was the clip without the audio of the spirit box. Now listen to it with the spirit box audio.
Both of us?
Yeah.
You show up? Or...
Not in this one.
Are you the mist?
How do you go back?
I'll just tap the arrow.
Can't see the arrow. Look at.
Whoa. Is that your breath, maybe?
I don't think so. Because the next one doesn't have it.
Try like breathing out when you take a picture, just to make sure. Yeah.
I'm getting nothing. How about you?
I'm like getting the same voice through here. Like it just said something.
The strange blip sound was back. It seemed to be trying to communicate with us. Could this be the only reaction the spirit could get out of the spirit box? Wasn't it strong enough to speak? One could argue that it was just the spirit box making a strange noise. However, it has never done anything like that before.
Did you just show up in that picture? Was that you?
There it is again. Listening back, it almost seems as if every time this strange blip sounds, it's like the spirit is trying to respond. If the blips aren't enough proof that a spirit was present, listen to these next voices.
Who? Did somebody actually die on the bridge?
How long have you been here? Whoa.
What's especially interesting about this voice was that it occurred just as energy was detected on the EMF detector. Furthermore, the voice happened over many frequency sweeps. That must have took a lot of energy to produce that long of a phrase, energy which the EMF detector detected the spirit giving off.
What was that? I just got something, I think, the moment you did.
The compelling part about this voice was that energy was detected the same time as the voice, just like the last one.
Are you still here with us?
Maybe the spirit used most of its energy on the last two communication attempts, so it had to resort back to the blip noise.
Are you still here with us? Do you need more energy?
Same noise.
Do you need more energy? Can you drain it from this device, this electromagnetic meter? Make the battery go down. Meter?
I just get little like inaudible noises that I can't tell. Oh.
Is this the spirit telling Matthias that the blips were a memory she had? Maybe a noise the car made when the accident happened? Was this the last noise she heard before she died? A lot of evidence we left off the list for good reason. Considering Matthias's phone gave off powerful energy bursts before, we couldn't say that all of the energy detections were paranormal. The mist we caught on camera very well could have been a spirit. However, considering the temperature outside, it also very well could have been Anne's breath, as we did capture our breath on camera throughout the night. However, the evidence we did keep on the docket had no explanation. That is what makes it truly paranormal.
So what do we think, guys? Like, do we think it's haunted, or where are we at?
I'm always a skeptic, so I'm saying no.
I feel like there's something there because of the spikes.
Yeah, that's weird.
And we definitely heard some voices.
But it seems like the bridge isn't haunted, but the bench is.
Yeah.
And that's what's weird.
Although, isn't the legend you have to sit on the middle of the bridge or something?
Yeah, at midnight.
At midnight.
It's 9:30.
So.
But we decided we were going to try the challenge anyway, with the spirit box.
Alright, we have the spirit box going. What? Oh, that's weird. That's not... What the heck?
This, surprisingly, wasn't the only time the spirit box strangely malfunctioned that night. It was making the same weird noise earlier, and at one point stopped switching channels altogether.
Alright, let's walk by.
Alright, we are leaving this area. You can follow us if you want.
Not home, but to the
Not
next
home.
area.
Not necessarily paranormal, but strange.
This is it.
Doesn't sound like they want to communicate.
Alright.
So, what did we think? What did we think about the bridge, the deaths, the ghosts, the mystery? It's actually kind of complicated. There was a story about a police officer hitting the ghost woman with his car, only to get out of his car and then see her in his back seat. That account, and the supposed deaths on the bridge, were repeatedly disregarded as a hoax by the Stevens Point Police Department. As far as we could tell, the bridge wasn't haunted. However, the bench in the woods is a different story. Nearly all of the evidence we amassed was from over by the bench. So why is the legend about the bridge? Our guess is that maybe the spirit gained enough energy to get to the bridge. Maybe people saw the spirit near the bridge, and over years and years of telling the story, a backstory was formed. Who knows? For any paranormal enthusiasts who want to dig deeper into the mysterious case of Bloody Bride Bridge, go ahead. But for now, consider this case closed.